Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to one of the most convincing victories of the tournament so far, and by far one of the most convincing victories I've ever seen happen over Wesley So. We have Alireza Firouzja playing against Wesley So here. We got d4, we have knight f6, we're going for the Indian, c4, e6, going for the East Indian defense, potentially intending to transpose into the Queen's Gambit declined. We have knight c3, bishop e4, we have a Nimzo Indian by Wesley So. We have a3, bishop takes c3, b takes c3, b6, f3, going for e4, supported by this pawn. We have knight c6, e4, knight a5, just putting some pressure on this pawn, intending to push c5 in the future. We have c5 by white, preventing black from pushing c5 themselves. We have b takes, and rook b1, taking advantage of the open b file here. This is very much Alireza's style now. It's so crazy sacrifices. And Wesley immediately kind of fumbles a little under the pressure with c5, sacrifices a pawn back, so that he is able to weaken the white center, and then he castles with bishop f4, taking control of this diagonal, going after bishop d6 in the future probably. With knight b7, preventing bishop d6, queen d4, putting the queen in the center is always a good thing, strengthening the position, maybe intending to push e5, maybe bishop e5, something of the sort. So we have rook e8, knight e2, queen a5, check, we have knight c3, blocking, we have a6, preventing knight b5, we have bishop e3, as a defender to this pawn, I guess that's what it does, yeah. We have queen takes a3, we have e5, attacking this knight, knight d5, knight takes d5, e takes d5, and king f2, running the king away. Queen a2 looks like it wins a rook, but you just block, and it doesn't. So there's that. So anyway, we have king f2, knight d8, looking to reroute the knight to e6 or c6, probably c6, to attack the queen, kick the queen out of d4, and attack this pawn. We have queen takes d5, bishop b7, and we have rook takes b7, knight takes b7, and queen takes b7. So Alireza is up 2 pieces for a rook here, and he has the bishop pair, so it's looking quite good for him. We have rook b8, kicking the queen out, and queen b2 check, bishop e2, blocking the queen. We have rook takes e5, attacking the queen, and queen d4, offering a queen trade, attacking the rook, kind of. We have a5, and here, Alireza Firouzja, the big brain, very much to his style here, plays rook b1, which is a brilliant move, definitely a brilliant move. Idea is kind of obvious, you take the rook, which is what happened in the game, you lose this rook. So you have to take this rook, otherwise you get mated. And that means you have to basically agree to this rook trade, which is not beneficial for black. With king h8, bishop d4, lining up for the checkmate, f6, queen d6, queen b7, and Alireza whips out another brilliancy with bishop takes f6. Point being, if you take, we have queen takes f6 check, king g8, bishop c4 check, and you here you resign. If you're black, you have to block with either d5, which loses to en passant, and then you have to give up the queen, or you give up the queen immediately and get mated. So you resign in that position. So if bishop takes f6, we have rook e8, just trying to take control of this e-file, maybe trying to pressure the position, trying to get some kind of attack on the king, but this bishop is so powerful. With bishop c3, moving the bishop away from the attack by the g7 pawn, attacking the a5 pawn, continuing to prevent queen b2 and preventing any sort of counterplay with black. And so in this position, Wesley So resigns the game, because everything about his position is awful. So yeah, just an absolute masterclass by Alireza here. He pulled out 2 brilliant moves. He just completely destroyed Wesley So, made it look easy. Like, genuinely made it look really easy to just beat Wesley, who is like one of the most solid players in the world by far. I mean, you don't see Wesley So lose often, and you certainly don't see him lose in this manner very often. So yeah, just an absolute brilliancy from Alireza. And his position in the event is looking quite good now. He's in 3rd place. He's tied for 2nd at 3.5 points, with Fabi being in 1st, and Sol 1st with 4 points. So he's only half a point behind, which after losing, I believe he lost the 1st game, is a pretty good result. Yeah, he came out, he lost the 1st game, and then he's won 3 since. So he's just been doing very, very well. Well, no, not 3. He's won 2 since. So yeah, he's just been doing a very good job. And yeah, that's it for me today. So yeah.